The Kamata Kingdom appeared in the western part of the older Kamarupa kingdom in the 13th century, after the fall of the Pala dynasty. The rise of the Kamata Kingdom marked the end of the ancient period in the history of Assam and the beginning of the medieval period. The last rulers were the Khens, who were later displaced by Alauddin Hussain Shah, the Turko-Afghan ruler of Gauda.Though Hussain Shah developed extensive administrative structures, he could not maintain political control, and the control went to the Koch dynasty. The Koches called themselves Kamata, but their influence and expansions were so extensive and far-reaching that their kingdom is sometimes called the Koch Kingdom. In the same century the kingdom split in two, Koch-Bihar and Koch-Afghan. The Eastern Kingdom, Koch-Afghan, was soon absorbed into the Ahom Kingdom in the 17th century. The western portion of the Kamata Kingdom, Koch-Bihar, continued to be ruled by a branch of the Koch dynasty and later merged with the Indian territory after the independence of India from the British domain. Khen dynasty. See Khen dynasty. The Khen dynasty ruled from the capital in Kamatapur, now in Cooch Behar district. The last king, Nilambar, expanded the kingdom to include the present Koch Behar districts of West Bengal and the undivided Kamarupa and Darang districts of Assam and northern Mymensingh in Bangladesh, as well as eastern parts of Dinajpur district. Invasion by Sultan Hussain Shah. Sultan Sayyid Alauddin Hussain Shah Fatimi, an Arabian-origin Bengali ruler of Gauda, removed the last Khen ruler in 1498. According to tradition, this involved an instigation by the minister of Kamatapur, whose son had a liaison with the Kamatapur queen, and Hussain Shah invaded the Kamata Kingdom with 24,000 infantry, cavalry and a war flotilla. After a long siege of the Kamatapur fort and a treacherous win, Hussain Shah finally destroyed the city and annexed the region up to Havo, thereby regaining much of the land Bengal had lost earlier to Kamatapur, and some more. Hussain Shah's son was made the viceroy. Hussain Shah removed the local chieftains and established military control over the region. He issued coins in his name, Conqueror of Kamri, Kamata. His conquest expanded the kingdom to the western border of the Ahom kingdom. Hussain Shah finally lost military and political control to revolts by local chieftains including the Baurabuyans as well as the Ahom king, Suhungmung, and the region lapsed into local control and rise of the Koch dynasty. Nevertheless, the Afghan rule had lasting effects. Hussain Shah's coins continued to be used till 1518, when the Koch dynasty began consolidating the rule. Ghiyasuddin Olid, a Muslim divine from Mecca, established a colony at Havo. His tomb, which is said to contain a little soil from Mecca, now called Poa Mecca, is frequented by Hindus and Muslims alike. Koch dynasty. See Koch dynasty. The Kamata Kingdom then passed into the hands of Koch Bongshi tribe. Maharaja Bishwa Singha is pioneer in the formation of the Kamatapur Kingdom, the Koch Raj Bongshi, giving rise to the Koch dynasty. In the 16th century, one of the princes ruling the eastern portion of the kingdom declared independence. The two parts remained separated, the boundary between them forming roughly the boundary between the present Assam and West Bengal. Koch-Afghan, the Eastern Kingdom, soon came under attack from the Mughal, and the region went back and forth between the Mughal and the Ahoms, finally settling with the Ahoms. Koch-Bihar, the Western Kingdom, first befriended the Mughals and then the British, and the rulers maintained the princely state till the end of the British rule.